can't believe it. My bonus was coffee and donuts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for Christmas. And, oh my gosh. Everyone, it's Santa Claus. Santa! Santa? Oh, wait, he brought his dog with him, too. That's an ugly dog. Santa! Is it just me, or does Santa look like he's stone cold drunk? Oh, well, I'll just talk to him later. Hey, Dave! Yes, Orb, what is it? We have a comedy show to do. Okay, I'll be right there. And Santa Claus with his dog is here, too. Yes, I know about them. Sweet. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta go make a list and check it twice to make sure I put down I was really, really nice. You believe me, right? Right? I'm gonna get coal again, ain't I? I'm out of here. It's this Justin's Comedy Club show, Christmas edition, with your very special guest stars, Abedin Ambakhutwala. Yeah. Emma Paxton. Woo! Paul Kilmer. Yeah. Srilatha Rajamani. Yeah. And your headliner, April Brucker. Woo! With co-host Kristine Knowlton. Yeah. And now, without further ado, the master of ceremonies, the Grinch who stole Christmas. Please welcome Aaron! Yay! Yay! Merry Christmas, y'all. I gotta go make my list, too. And I also have to call the dog pound on Santa's bell.
Dave. Oh my gosh, Dave, what kind of guy are you? Welcome to This Justin is Comedy Club Show Christmas Edition. I am your host, Aaron, and no, I'm not the Grinch who stole Christmas. I really don't know what to do with Dave at this point. I mean, he handed out coffee and donuts as bonuses to the news team, and apparently Orb is not happy about that. And speaking of which, all right. Who does someone have better things than coffee and donuts for their bonuses this year? Hi, Orb. Merry bah humbug. Well, you sure know how to start off the show, don't you? Hi, everyone. Well, Orb is my partner in crime, and you can see he's in the festive spirit. He dressed up in red, white, and blue. This is my continuous costume. I don't change into anything else. Well, just lift the veil of, imagination off of that. You wear the same thing all the time? Yes, can't you smell it? Yeah, actually, I can smell it from here. But we have a great show for you tonight. And before we get started, I would love to introduce my great, amazing co-host who has her own Twitch channel and also a creator of a very cool, popular series that's going to be on some festivals. Please welcome Kristine Knowlton, everybody. Woo!
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a co-creator of an amazing series that's out. Co-creator.
Well, I thought that was all out of your head. I was going to give anyone else credit, but no, I understand. I know it takes a lot of minds to make stuff up. So
yes,
I make up Aaron's mind all the time. Well, wow, you're a nice guy, aren't you? But we have a fun set of comedians tonight, don't we, Kristine?
Oh, yes, we do. We are in for some amazing comedy. I believe we have some magic. We might have some more puppets. There's a song or two in there. It's going to be one of those amazing shows.
Oh, wow. That's going to be great. You're singing?
Yes.
Oh, great. And there's a puppet? Oh.
There's a puppet.
Oh, I could be felt in love. Well, let's slow down there, Orb. I'm pretty sure we want to make sure this is a classy show. This is a PG-13 show. So I can't say the other words? No, you can't say those words here. I'm going to Bay Area. Stick around. You can go watch Bay Area. But this is a great PG-13 show. All we ask is to say no F or C words around here. But we're a really cool show. We're adults here. I'm pretty sure he's an adult. I'm 55. Okay. All right. Well, I guess he's older than I thought he was. Let's get to our first comedian, shall we? He's a very funny comedian. I've seen him on Dark Side of Zoom. I love him to death. Let's give it up for Abedin Ambakhutwala, everybody. Woo!
Thank you so much, Aaron. and I'm so happy to be on this show. Trust me, first time I've seen some puppets smoking. All right. So, like, as you must have figured it out, the way Aaron said my name, Abedin Ambakhutwala, that I'm from Virginia. All right. So, I love my state. So, I'm growing old now, right? I mean, that's a fact. And as I'm growing older, I think I'm turning into Humpty Dumpty. We all have heard that, that rhyme, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. It's not that I'm growing fat. It's just that I think that if something breaks in my body, it won't be able to put together again. That's why I feel like a Humpty Dumpty. All right. I'm married twice. All right. First, I married an Indian woman, and my second wife is an American. So I went brown first. But things went down, so I turned around.
Oh.
And then I went white, so things are looking quite all right. Okay. Now, see, generally I don't talk about color, right? But in my wife's situation, I have to talk about that because she's so white. You know, she's from the Midwest. You guys know how Midwestern people are so white. She's like from Wisconsin. She's like, you know, mozzarella cheese white. So, and she's so white that imagine her standing next to me over here, right? If she's standing next to me and light falls on her and reflects on me, I look white. So from Abedin, I get converted into Albert. So I become Albert. I mean that way. Okay. Unfortunately, my wife got COVID. So she got one of those home tests, right? Mm-hmm. I love these home tests. They're like pregnancy tests, right? If you go outside and you don't use any protection, you come home and you can check whether you messed up or not. So I love those tests. I love to drive a lot, and I like to use the Waze app. I don't know how many of you guys have used the app. You guys use? Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
So the best part about this app is that I can mark the cops on the way. So it's the best. It's the best thing. It's like tables have been turned, right? The hunter has become hunted. As I love it. It's like I've never been in a movie, but this app makes me feel like in the movie, the Smokey and the Bandits in real life. So okay. Well, talking about marriages and divorces, there were two big divorces. The Amazon and Microsoft heads, like, you know, Amazon, the Jeff Bezos and Microsoft guy, they got divorced, but after long years. And I was thinking what made them divorce after so many years. So here's my logic. All right. The Amazon guy, he became the richest man in 2018. And then in 2019, he got divorced. So that means in 2018, this Amazon Prime guy was in his prime. So and then for the Microsoft guy, this Microsoft guy, all these years, 24 years or 23 years, he was just looking for the window of opportunity. And I think when he found that window, he and his wife thought they had to go for an upgrade now. So okay. Now I know I told you guys I'm from Virginia, but I'm from India, all right, originally. So let me tell you something about the Indian guys. This is a joke which will hit right there for the Indian guys. I saw the Harry Potter movie. Okay. Now, in the Harry Potter movie, I saw a lot of students out there, but there were two Indian girls in that. All right. Now, let me tell you this thing, that no Indian parent is going to send their kid to a magic school. Trust me, it's not going to happen. They will only send them to a magic school if that makes them a magical doctor or or a magical engineer or a magical lawyer. But other than that, there is no magic. Now imagine if I went to my dad and mom, and told them, "Hey, mom, dad, I want to go to a magic school." My dad would be like, "Are you crazy? What are you gonna do? Work in a circus?" That magic school is not for you. You gotta be an engineer. And here I am trying to do comedy in my 40s. Okay, that's all I had. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a very, very Happy New Year to everyone.
All right, let's give it up for Abedin Ambakhutwala. I screwed up your name again. Look at that. Screwed up your name again. He screws up everything. All right, Abedin.
He screwed up your parts too, body parts, right?
Look, I'm a big giant eyeball. I don't know what's wrong with me. But by the way, I just want to let everybody know I was Evel Knievel's stump penis. Should have seen all the one night stands I jumped. All right. All right. You're interrupting Abedin's time. Abedin, turn on your mic again. Where can we find you on social media? And do you got some shows coming up soon?
Oh, social media, it's on Facebook, and also I have a YouTube channel. If you want, I can message you those two.
Share your YouTube channel. Go find it. Yeah, I assume you have like 18 million subscribers.
More like 18 without all the zeros.
Well, we gotta go support him because comedy is important. And you know what? It's always fun to see what people put up on their YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Abedin. You're an awesome person. Oh, you're great. Thank you so much. Kristine, you know, he brought up a good point about Bill Gates and when he got divorced from his wife. Do you think their marriage hit the blue screen of death?
Yes.
Yes.
It might have even hit the black screen of death. It went that far.
Yeah.
It went into the red. Hey, it might have been because he lost a lot of money. Yeah, you could say that. All right. Well,
they were losing memories too, so I guess that's why.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times Windows has crashed, and well, luckily I didn't have to pay for a pane. You wrote that joke right here on the spot. All right, Orb, thank you so much for that help. Kristine, shall we get to our next comedian and shut this guy up for right now?
Oh, please, let's do.
All right, up next is a very funny comedian. Please welcome to the stage, Emma Paxton, everybody.
Everyone. So Christmas, like people wonder, like when is the time to listen to Christmas music, right? When's the right time? The day after Thanksgiving, December 1st, middle of December. I think the best time to listen to Christmas music is December 19th. You know, you got to be festive. Like there is something called Festivus where people, I think it's December 24th or 23rd, where apparently a guy invented this to air a list of grievances about someone. I don't think a guy invented that. I think that had to be invented by a woman.
Yeah.
Here's a list of grievances I have about you. But, you know, you got to be festive. My mom and I one time tried to make a gingerbread house, but it was more like an abandoned building. Zero shrubbery, walls caving in, multiple break-ins. I mean, couldn't even get the ceilings together with that frosting, so we had to resort to Elmer's glue.
Oh.
Not very good taste profile. You know, still a little weird in the head. But yeah, people they say you should cherish people on Christmas during the holidays, just be thankful for people around you. So you just want to tell someone what they mean to you this Christmas. Like, you make every day feel like Christmas, a letdown, disappointed. Yeah, so today my friend was telling me that she met a new guy, which is exciting, and she met him through Instacart.
What?
I was just imagining, this is a really meet cute, right? Because a lot of times there's like Tinder fails on the internet where people share shots of, texting with someone on a dating app or funny text. And I'm just imagining like sharing one of those screenshots. It's like, why is this in Forest Green? Like, what dating app is this? I've never seen a dating app before. It's some new one I haven't heard of. It's like, no, it's Instacart. Right between, she's telling like, where did you grow up? Right between where I grew up, where I went to school, it's like chicken pot pie has been found. Added 7 sodas to the cart. Like, so what are your deepest fears? Like, it's a funny concept. But I feel like people could get really flirty with it. Like, I'm right near the eggplants, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I had someone try to like flirt. Someone was telling me they found really firm mangoes and all this stuff like it through, and I was getting an Instacart order, and I was like, "Are you trying to flirt with me through a grocery list? Like, how is?" But there's a lot of men on the internet that have a decree like vilifying women who do OnlyFans. Like, it's just not fair. Women just make money off their body. And this is not my way of saying I have an OnlyFans, because I don't. It's not for me. But I feel like men could get in on this too. Like, all you have to do like is upload videos providing basic communication skills. Like, anything above the level of a toddler will do. Just like, if you really want to make bank, drive a woman crazy, like, upload a video responding to every single part of her paragraph, the paragraph she writes you, And I'm imagining like, talking to a girl like, so what do you do for a living? Listen, I provide women a service, okay? It is not feet videos, it is feel videos. Just like sharing a feeling about anything at all ever. But not too many feelings. Like, you got to have some mystery. Like, I don't care that much. Like, I care, but then again, I can share every feeling I've ever had since 1997. That should be celebrated. People like to talk about like workaholism. Like, there's people addicted to work. They're addicted to work. How does that work? How is that even a bad thing? Like, what are the consequences, right? Like, oh no, I did extra work. Now I have too much money. Oh no, I did extra work. Now my mom's actually proud of me. Oh no, I did too much work. Now society values me as a person. The rest of us are over here having like a real addictions, like food addiction, texting addiction, like maybe I have love addiction, like in the beginning when people are nice to you for like 3 days and then they stop being nice, and you're always chasing that first 3 days when they were super nice. But I don't know, like with workaholism, you never run out of your next fix, right? Every other addiction, it relies on outside sources. But for workaholism, like what? You're gonna run out of work to do? That's not a thing. That is not a thing. The only time I was ever addicted to work is when I took Adderall. Like before Adderall, trying to do paperwork was like trying to gouge out my eyeballs, right? Doing paperwork after Adderall, it's like I am at the doctor's office legitimately high filling out these medical forms. But yeah, breakups are tough, right? But I feel like the breakups, there's some good things about a breakup too. There's some good things. Like I guess you never have to pretend to like that person's favorite band ever again. Never have to pretend like, actually, I really hate heavy metal. So, you know, but people talk about people pleasing a lot these days. Like, I'm such a people pleaser. I'm such a people pleaser. Whenever someone tells me that, I'm like, really? That's your version of people pleasing? I could do better. I don't have a problem with your people pleasing. Like, come to me and I'll help you with your people pleasing. I'll help you be an even better one. Like, you do not have to change yourself for me at all. Not a problem with people pleasing. But I don't believe people pleasers who say that. Like, what? You never come up with an excuse to get out of things? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Maybe you don't need to people please less. Maybe you just need a really good excuse. All right. Thank you so much for having me. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
All right. Let's give it up for Emma Paxton, everyone. All right. Turn back on your camera. She disappeared. You can't leave. Can't leave the stage. Emma, where can we find you on social media?
Find me at Instagram, EMP_comedy_.
Cool. And do you got any other shows coming up?
Yes, I have a show on New Year's Eve, and you can check out my social media for the details on that.
Sweet. Awesome. It's going to be great. Thank you so much, Emma. That was an amazing set, wasn't it, Kristine?
Oh, yes. I always enjoy Emma's comedy.
Yes. She talked about dating, and I tried to set up this guy to date. Did you try out that new phone I gave you to try out Tinder? You gave me a phone with a fingerprint sensor, not an iPhone. He wrote that joke. Okay. Not every joke's going to be a winner with this guy. All right. Thank you, Orb. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but dating sucks. I agree, because I remember when I was dating way back in the olden times before all the apps showed up. Someone said, "Oh, what kind of movies you're into?" I said, "Superhero movies." Ghosted right then. That was the end of that conversation. Never, ever again.
Well, at least your past date didn't go to a nice restaurant, sit down, the waitress takes my date's order, and then she looks at me, and what can I get for your daughter?
Oh, damn.
That was great.
And she's not dating that guy again. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm sure you'll have better luck in dating. I'm sure you'll find somebody special. He found someone special. She just ignores him. It's not true. It is so. She can only hear on one side, so that's what side he talks to. Well, okay. All right. Let's not get into my life because it's just sad and pathetic. All right. Up next on the stage is a very funny comedian. He might pull a trick out and show us a few things. Let's give it up for Paul Kilmer, everybody. Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
How you doing?
All right. Doing great.
Yes. Great.
Doing great.
Nice. But I was Paul, a comedy magician, and you're probably not going to like this.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm just warning you so you don't get your expectations up. It's okay. I'm going to put all the funny stuff in the ending part of my set.
Oh,
really? Man, this is no, that was a joke. That was what we like to call crowd work. Anyway, I'm going to start off this holiday extravaganza with a trick that I learned from a bartender at the world famous Donkey Show in Tijuana, Mexico. It starts off with a crumpled piece of paper I found on the bus and a lighter. And for the rest, you're going to have to go on my OnlyFans. Aaron said we couldn't say the C or F word or do things with beads that I can't describe right now. It's a banana.
Woo!
I didn't say it was dirty. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right, we're just gonna move this fun train along. It's Christmas time, and I wanted to show you the gift I got from my little brother. It's this little bottle of cookie dough ball whiskey for the alcoholic who doesn't care anymore. When you drink this, you are rock bottom. You can't get any lower.
Oh.
Nice. It tastes just as bad as it looks.
Uh,
I don't even like cookie dough. A lot of people say you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough. I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I'm fine. No, I'm not. I've never been fine. Anybody who tells you they're fine is a liar. Especially this time of year. Way to bring down the mood, Paul. That's not why I was hired. I was hired to do magic. So I'm going to show you guys a rope trick that I learned just now. And what you need a pair of scissors and a rope. This is one of those cool tricks that you might have seen on the internet, on the dark web.
Ooh.
Well, the dark web stuff isn't hitting tonight, so that's good. It's okay. Not all of them are going to work. Oh, man. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this rope like this.
Okay.
Now we have two pieces of rope. Now, the cool thing about this is if I just jam the rope into my hands like this, and I pull this end of the rope, I can make it look like it put itself back together again.
Wow.
Listen, I didn't say I could really do it. I said I could cut the rope. I didn't said I could put it back together. That's okay because this is about Christmas magic. We're not allowed to say Christmas anymore, so I'm just going to do it anyway because you said I couldn't say the C word or the F word, but I'm going to say Christmas.
Oh, that's not,
You can bleep me. It's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and blow on the knot. It doesn't do anything. I just try to get through the set. I'll be thinking about this 2 years from now, like every other comedian. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go like this, and I can get the knot to disappear. And if you think the knot's in my hand, it's not. It's gone. I know I could actually do this stuff. I'm not. I'm just don't laugh at that. Anyway. I'm going to end with this because a good comedian knows when to get off the stage, and an even better comedian decides to hijack the show. I learned that one from Orb. I'm subscribed to his newsletter, the Daily Orb. I get all my comedy advice. Things are going great.
Oh, God.
So when I was 9, I was diagnosed with autism. And if you don't laugh at my jokes, you're a bad person. And if you are a bad person, you aren't going to laugh anyway. So that's not my problem. I'm going to show you how this Rubik's Cube helps me with my social anxiety because I have that. I like to find different ways to solve the Rubik's Cube, and this is my favorite one where I just kind of squeeze and all the sides solve themselves like that. I know, it's like a joke. It's meant to happen like that. It's ironic.
Oh, geez.
Don't worry, I could find solve the Rubik's Cube. I don't even need to touch it with my hands. I'm really good at solving the Rubik's Cube. I'm really good at solving problems without touching. I'm really good at doing things without touching stuff. You could ask my fiance.
Oh.
He's in the other room.
Oh.
She doesn't like Zoom comedy,
Oh.
but I do. I'm never gonna stop.
Nope.
So I put the Rubik's Cube in the bag, and now I'm gonna solve it. I'm really good at finding things other guys can't, like the G spot. That's that joke for Kristine.
Thank you.
This is how you know you found it. First, you have to open the flip flaps.
What?
And then you gotta tickle the giggle bean, which is, from what I've been told, is a technical term. And then you gotta walk down a hallway. And then there's a bookcase. And on the bookcase, there's a book that says Great Expectations, and you put it, and the whole bookcase slides to the left and always to the left.
Mm.
And then you walk down a spiral staircase. And then you enter a field, and it's moist.
Ooh.
Because why would you want it to be anything else? Keeping it clean. And then I'm gonna walk to the end of the field, and then there's a beaver sitting on a stump, and it tells you that it's tired and it wants to work. It has to work in the morning, and that you did a good job. And now I'm gonna solve the Rubik's Cube. One snicker. I love it. See, the Rubik's Cube is solved. But you might be thinking to yourself, hey, maybe there's another Rubik's Cube instead. No, I don't have a puppet, so I'm not as cool as the other people. But I have a bag, and there's a Rubik's Cube inside of it, or another one. But this one is also solved. And that's how you do comedy magic. And I'm going to end now because this went okay.
Oh. Let's give it up for Paul Kilmer, everybody. All right. And Paul, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on the dark web. You can find me on my Facebook at paulkilmer.com/onion/feetpics.
Okay.
Listen, it's a new revenue stream for me, and I'm doing my best.
Gotcha. And you got some upcoming shows coming up?
Yeah, I have a show in 2 minutes for Chirping Bird. And then I have some private gigs because people hire me for that and then are immediately disappointed.
Oh, we're never disappointed with you at all, Paul. We love you here, Paul. Keep coming back.
I will if you keep inviting me.
Oh, we will. I keep booking you. By the way, I got to start that newsletter you said.
Well, no, you sent me the newsletter. I sent in my 1325, which is a weird number, but I would have sent you more. It's weird. I don't know what 1325 is, but it's on its way.
Oh, okay. I have to talk to my partner in crime here. Apparently, he's got a side gig I don't know because his OnlyFans sucks.
Nice.
Well, I'm in the negatives with that. Actually, I can't have one. But thank you so much, Paul. You're always amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, he's got to go run to another show, Kristine. It's amazing.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. And now, our very own Kristine Knowlton has a song and a / poem to do for us on the show. So let's you take it away. Give it up for Kristine Knowlton, everybody. Woo!
Hello, everyone. I've got a couple of little songs here. Of course, you know, Christmas or any holiday is for giving and receiving. I definitely love receiving. But this next song is entitled 69. And it's a nice, fun, magical song. 69, 69. Every morning you wake me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of of sploosh, may you bloom and flow forever. 69, 69, bless my mattress forever. Blossom of sploosh, may you bloom and flow forever. 69, 69, bless my mattress forever. And now for a little holiday song before we move on to a poem. This one is entitled Santa's Balls. I might be changing it to Orb's Balls. Not tonight, though. Orb is like, whoo, someone say that. Santa's balls got caught in the mistletoe. Guess he encountered a hoe. Bows and stockings hung so high. I hope Santa doesn't come right in his eye. Merry Christmas, embrace your balls. And ending this beautiful thing with a nice poem called The Week Before Christmas.
Oh, goody.
Money was short, times were hard. Here's your plucking Christmas card. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the house, everyone felt shitty, even the mouse. Mom at the whorehouse and Dad smoking grass. I had just settled down for a nice piece of ass. Out on the lawn, I heard such a clatter. I sprang from my piece to see what was the matter. And out on the lawn, I saw a big dick. I knew in a minute it must be Saint Nick. He filled all of our stockings with pretzels and beer, and a big rubber dick for my brother the queer. He rose up the chimney with a thunderous fart. That son of a bitch blew the whole chimney apart. He cursed and he swore as he flew out of sight. Piss on you all and have one hell of a night. Merry Christmas. I've been Kristine Knowlton, and back to our host.
Oh my gosh. Let's give it up for Kristine and the songs and the poem. You will never forget those that ever. Kristine, where can we find you on social media? Let's get you out there.
You find me at Linktree and my name Kristine Knowlton, or my website KristineKnowlton.com.
And we got two shows coming up on the 23rd and 26th. Am I not mistaken?
Yes, a Carnage Christmas Resurgence. That is right. I will post the link. We have tickets on sale now. And on the 31st, Kim Nash and I will be doing a villainous cabaret filled with all of our favorite songs.
Sweet. And I happen to be part of the other show on the 23rd and 26th. I play a character in there called Detective Seaman. I don't pick the names. I just play the parts, man. That's all it is. Oh,
Kristine, I have to say that when you were singing the Santa song, your background is so perfect where Santa is looking at you like, yeah, really?
I know. It's so creepy. It's great. It's like,
I like how Krampus is just sitting there waiting to eat us alive.
yeah, that too. It's like,
we didn't address the elephant in the room or the monster in the room. Krampus, he's going to eat us all. So remember, kids, be nice or Krampus will take you away. All right, let's get back to some comedy with another great comedian, shall we? This comedian, I watched a set of hers and I was just blown away. Please give it up for Srilatha Rajamani, everybody. Woo!
Hey. Thank you, Ron. And I was rethinking my entire set in the last 4 minutes. I thought we're supposed to keep it clean. This is fantastic. This is what Christmas should be, a little bit naughty and a little bit nice. I am Srilatha Rajamani. I am an immigrant from India. I am asexual. I am celibate, or as my Indian parents call me, I'm a good girl. So sometimes people don't know what asexual is. Like I was in Brooklyn Pride earlier this year, and someone asked, is it the same thing as a bisexual? And I had to say, no, in my case, it is goodbye sexual. So basically, So I don't like sex, like I don't like those coconut donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. Like for both my responses, please don't put that in my box. It's still polite. It is still polite. It is still not. Okay. Sometimes people think that I disapprove of sexuality. I don't disapprove of sexuality. I disapprove of Donald Trump.
Mm.
And I disapprove and I disapprove of that person who goes to Uniqlo and says, "Oh my god, the extra small is too large for me." What's up with that? Like, but I am a polite person, so I generally try to I just give them this, which is like, I don't know if you can see it. Kenya, it is me showing the V sign. How does this work in Zoom virtual? There you go. You can see it now. I gave them the peace sign, which is like the peace sign in many cultures, but in India it means quack you. That's what it means. Um, so I am middle aged. I'm older, and I when I came out a couple of years ago. Um, I came out when I was like 46 years old, which is basically I was the skeleton coming out of the LGBTQIA closet, in the millennial age, right? And I had to figure out a way to, like, how do I come out? What should I do? So I tried to test the waters by first coming out to my people, which you need to go to your people for sensitive moments, right? Like, for instance, I always go to get my waxing done at an Indian salon, because like when my people know that when I say upper lip and chin, it also includes the upper throat. Okay, like you don't have to tell them, my people get it. So I try to come out to my people in a Facebook group called Subtle Curry Girl Traits, because I'm a curry girl. That was my trait, right? So I came. So they were supportive. They were like, "Oh my God, welcome. We are glad you're a queer person." But like, what is asexual? So I tried to explain it in a way that Asians can understand. I said my lower parts are like the 38th parallel between North and South Korea. No man's land, dense vegetation, and anyone who approaches it will be shot. They liked it. They supported me. And so then I thought, okay, now, I will come out to my daughter, because I do have a daughter. I was in an arranged marriage for 10 years, 9 of which I was celibate. She was a product of that 1 year. So I came out to her and she said, "Oh, okay, mom, I thought all parents were." So, I guess that worked out well, setting expectations. By the way, as an immigrant, English is not my first language. It is my third language. My first language is Tamil, and my second language is parental disappointment. Anyone else? Anyone else with that universal? Okay. So I understand English, but I think I'm good at English too. But I think immigrants, we understand English differently. Like, for instance, I don't know the difference between a mohawk and a mullet. But I know that if a white person wears either, they are probably racist.
Yep.
I do know the difference between an expat and an immigrant. Like, an expat is always, always, always a white person anywhere in the world. Like my friend Kathleen, she moved from Upper West Side, New York to Dallas, Texas, and she called herself an expat. And I was like, no, you're not. But then I thought about it and I realized she is right, because this Texas South is like a different country, right? Like Saudi Arabia. Like, there is enough oil, but not enough human rights. I know, hitting a little too close to home.
Oh.
I don't know. Holidays are not my favorite. Like, I enjoyed the pandemic. I like being by myself. I enjoyed the pandemic. I spent the holidays like meeting everybody virtually and then Uber eating myself a piece of cake. Like, that's all you need to make a happy holiday. But this year I did have to go to like many social events. And here is me in any social event. vent. Like, I like to sit in a corner and pretend to sleep, which is like a wild animal playing dead. That's like me in any social situation. But this year, I also had to participate in the office holiday party, and they put me in charge of food and decorations because I am woman. And so for the past month, all I was seeing was pictures of dips. Dips are what white people call food. And that was that all the time until I was like, stop, please don't send me any unsolicited dip pics. My God, I'm hoping that I am being, clean here. This is a clean show. But I was so, yeah, I was like, don't send me that. And of all the times when I finally got to eat, all I had was avocados. And folks, I hate avocados. Okay. Like, I'm sorry saying that is offensive to white women culture, but I have to say it because avocados are so high maintenance. Like, you buy it at a grocery store and then you take it, and they tell you, yeah, you'll know when it is ready to eat. But you bring it home and you keep watching it and it never ripens, because a watched avocado never ripens, right? And then Saturday night at 2 a.m., like daylight savings time, the avocado suddenly ripens. Okay. And then when you wake up in the morning, it is still ripe. You can't eat it anymore. It has the texture off, but it doesn't taste as good as snot. That is avocado. Okay. And I am sorry saying that. I'm feeling like, I am disrespecting white women, and I shouldn't, because white women like me. Like, I am just enough ethnic and edgy, but I'm also very safe. And my neck and my pit smell great. I am the avocado of humans, y'all. Anyway, I am Srilatha Rajamani. Happy holidays. Thank you all so much.
All right, let's give us Srilatha Rajamani a big round of applause. And where can we find you on social media, Srilanti?
Just a second. I was timering myself. Technology. I am, I guess, Instagram, Srilatha Sauce on Instagram.
Sri Lanka sauce. And do you got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I am actually doing a show tomorrow, a couple of shows, one at the Marriott in Times Square. I am being posh now. And the other one is in Metropolitan Bar in Williamsburg. Again, I'm being posh, but in a different kind of way. None of these places I can afford. I'm just going there to do shows.
Totally understand that. Totally understand that. Oh, you are so funny. And thank you for being part of the show. I loved you here. That was great. Oh, man, Kristine. Srilatha Sauce. I mean, go check that out on Instagram. I watched one of her sets and she talked about some food on a subway and it about killed me. It was some like food on a seat. And I'm like, I've had a comedian do a food joke that wasn't right. And I'm not even going there, but that was funny. That one was funny. The other one, Kristine knows what I'm talking about, is not funny at all. So, yes. And she does have a YouTube channel. I think it was a YouTube channel you shared as well. Make sure you share your YouTube channel with us. Whatever you shared, if it was on Instagram, that's cool. I couldn't remember, but I remember watching it and it was a great set. But wow, Kristine, I don't know what to say. I mean, I just never thought about any of that half the time. I was like, the 38th parallel, I think that's where my wife is with me. I can't cross over. I'm considered enemy. I'm going to cross enemy lines now.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
It's mind. It's all mind.
Bring the Tommy gun. I don't know what could go wrong.
Oh, gosh. Oh, before we get to our headliner, I just want to bring up a weird thing you shouldn't buy off Amazon. Just real quick. This is supposedly a Tommy gun from Amazon with a scope. And I took out the batteries because it sounds like Star Wars pops off, and it's pump action. So figure out how a Tommy gun works. Sounding like ladies with pump action. Let me know how it works for you. I will talk to you later. But you know what? We've been stalling enough. Let's get to our headliner, shall we? She's very funny. She's very exciting. She has puppets, for Pete's sakes. Please give it up for April Brucker, everybody. Woo!
Woo! Wow! Oh my God! What's up, everybody? Yeah, wow. I thought that there was something worse than the other kind of a pick. And I was, I didn't think there was, but I was wrong. It's a dip pick. So now that I know this, when I meet a guy, I'll say, and he sends me a picture of his dip because there's something worse. I'm going to say, sir, you should have taken me to McDonald's, gotten me an avocado and made me pay. I had to work avocado into that, but seriously, I don't like avocado. I don't know. I guess they rot so quickly. Avocado's like that pretty girl at the party. You see her, she's super duper cute, or that handsome guy, they're super duper cute, and then they start to talk, and it's like, honey, you were so cute before you started to talk. Yeah, and now you're thinking, April, you were so funny before you started to do comedy. But the drunker you are, the funnier I get. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have some eggnog. But speaking of dumb people, I live with this chick, man. She is dumb, okay? And she's not just a slut. She's a dumb slut. She has sex all night long, and she won't let me join in. And let me just say that when you say, April, how dumb is she? She's so dumb that she wouldn't get on a double-decker bus because there was no driver on the top. I mean, we were talking the other day. We were in the drugstore, and I was buying some stuff, and she thought that asphalt was a rectal problem. And then I was going to the library, and she thought that an autobiography was a book on cars. And folks, she's actually supposed to join me for this set, and she is just so undependable. May. Oh my God. May Wilson, everybody, my roommate. Oh my God. What's up? Hello, Kristine. You did that dirty song about Santa. Well, let me just tell you that I'm a ho, And I'm the other cocklet on this show. So, Org, want to give me some macular degeneration all night long?
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you something. I know that you are Evil Knievel stump penis, so you can jump me where it counts.
Oh,
Nice.
I got my eye on you. And I know, and let's just put it this way, one comedian who can find the G-squawk, but I know that you can hit my optical nerve all night long.
Yes.
Please stop hitting on poor Orb, okay? Well, what about Dave? Yeah, what about Dave? He's a newscaster, Dave. I've always wanted to be on television. So you want to be on TV? Yes, and the way you're doing my career, April, I gotta sleep with whoever can get me there. Wow. Okay, May. So let's just move right along. But anyway, as I said before, May and I are roommates, and then on Craigslist. Where, of course, all the good things happen. And we're really happy that we don't have to wear masks anymore. And April, why are you happy that you don't have to wear a mask? Because in those days, you were a gutter ventriloquist. Okay. And I just want to say that, or Dave, in case you want to know, April's kinky. May, I'm not kinky. Yes, you are. You're fisting me now. Duh. Could be that kind of night. But anyway, as I said before, May and I are roommates, and I'm not looking for Mr. Right this Christmas. I'm just desperately seeking Mr. Okay. And April, what are you doing on Zoom looking for some random guy from Oklahoma? Not a random guy from Oklahoma, May. I'm hoping Santa will find me a nice guy. Like my ex, the one that everyone liked. They said the same thing about Jeffrey Dahmer. But he had a hot body in his refrigerator. May, you're just jealous that I have the better love life. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. Your older brother doesn't count.
Oh.
Oh yeah, May? I'm seeing 2 men right now. Yeah, that's right, 2. Let me guess. Glenn and Jerry. No, I got it, Dave and Guster.
No.
Your last boyfriend had Made in China written on his butt. Chucky had a very successful movie career. I just want my Prince Charming to be the perfect 10. Yay, girl. And so far, the gush you've done is 3.5. And that's in centimeters.
Oh.
You know, May, like, seriously, I don't know what your problem is. Oh, what can I say, Dave and Org? You said that you could handle me, but I can make those strings come out of your stuffing in ways you'd never believe. Get back to work, May. You know, you've been mean to me all night. Say something nice. Hey, girl, you look like $1 million. Aw, thanks. $1 million in Monopoly money.
Oh.
Okay, May, try again. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you stopped drinking. Aw, thanks, May. That was a hard thing for me to do. I got sick and tired of you slurring my words. Okay, jokes aside, you're actually a very famous puppet. Tell these folks some of the things you've been on. Oh, let's see. I've been on ABC, NBC, BBC, and a lot of cocaine. And weren't you even on Pinocchio for a while? Yes, I was. But every time he lied, his nose grew and is something that I can't mention shrank.
Oh.
What can I say? I sold myself for health insurance. And where did you meet him? Well, I met him at the Metropolitan Bar. You know, it's too posh for you to drink at, but not me. Especially because I don't pay for my own drinks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh.
You know, so, but why did you guys break up? Do you want to know the truth? I think we all want to know the truth, right, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
That dirty dummy gave me splinters.
Oh.
Wow.
But May, in order to get over one, you got to get under one. Well, that's why I wrote a letter to Santa. A letter to Santa. So he's gonna get you. So that's great, May. Do you want to hear it? Sure. Dear Santa, I want you to stuff my stocking and climb in my chimney. And I want to ride your reindeer and lick your candy cane all night long. Want some of these cookies?
Oh.
Naughty or nice? Signed, May. Okay, May. I hate to tell you this, but Santa has a wife. You know, Mrs. Claus. Well, move on over. There's a new elf on the shelf in town. Okay, May, but why not just be your own woman? Like, why are you always going after these older men? Well, girl, it's because my sugar daddy died unexpectedly at the age of 97. Unexpectedly. Yes. Why not just get a job? You said the J word. Okay. We all have to work. I'm too pretty for work. A crying puppet on Christmas, but May, writing a dirty letter to Santa is not going to solve your problems. Well, maybe he'll buy me a sugar daddy that's 100 that won't cut me out of the will. Well, Santa's a few thousand years old. Exactly. Because everybody knows that Saint Nick rhymes with But, you know, there are other people in the North Pole, like elves, you know, that are more your size. But they're not rich and their faces aren't everywhere. And they don't have a wife that they're frustrated with. But what happened with you and Kermit? Oh, that ended badly. Because he was only into pigs. celebrity crush you have? You're right, April. I need to look to the future. Exactly. And who's the celebrity crush in your future? Well, April, it's Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper? May, you're better off sticking with Santa. Well, what can I say, April? He's never had a night with me. May, I hate to tell you this, but he's not into puppets. Well, once you go puppet, you never go muck it again. May, Anderson Cooper likes to ride bikes. Well, so do I, all night long.
Whoa!
May, Anderson Cooper, you know how you like guys? He likes guys too. Oh, well, in that case, I can keep all this money and we can go sleep with other men. It's a win-win.
What?
You're missing the point, May. So, but May, why not just, this is the season for airing grievances. Well, girl, you're a loser. I'm a loser. Well, you know what? I have a sugar daddy. He bought me my Greyhound bus ticket to Vegas. And girl, that's not a sugar daddy. That's a sweet and low down daddy. All right, May, apologize now. Or I'm going to put you back in your trunk. You wouldn't dare. Apologize. Hey, girl, I'm sorry that I got you that vibrator for Christmas. But that vibrator was a nice gift. Yeah, girl, I didn't know that you were going to knock 4 teeth out.
Oh.
So anyway, May, it's time. Thank God. So anyway, one last word. Yes. This show is brought to you by the C word. You can't say that. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for April and Brucker and her friend May, everybody. And April, where can we find you on social media?
I'm on April Brucker. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and I also have a book. If you want to learn how to do ventriloquism, it's called Don't Read My Lips on Amazon. And if you like feet pics, there are plenty in this calendar, April on the River. So anyway, folks, it's available on Lulu. So yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. And do you got some shows coming up? I'm going to try to get this up right before Christmas.
Yes, I do, actually. This January, come see me as a part of the warm-up review at the Vermont Burlesque Festival. I'll be there with a lot of the big names in burlesque. And also watch my show, April in Vegas, on YouTube. It's from the poolside of the English Hotel. I interview a lot of cool people. There are a lot of puppets. It's a great show. And you can see my buddy Steve, the coach Dennis. Check out his channel, Cash or Crash Vegas Live. He's awesome. Does a lot of live streams. And finally, of course, watch for me in Vegas in 2023. I'm going to be doing some cool stuff. Location yet to be disclosed. So yeah, it's going to be a residency. So keep your fingers crossed that we have this great 2023, folks. I love y'all.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Talk about amazing. Thank you so much, April and May. May, come back. Come back, May. I found my
You want her to
true love.
come back?
Please.
I want to come back. See me after the show. Mwah.
Oh, are you into eye
I
licking?
think this is true love. I'm kind of scared.
Is she into eye licking?
Oh, she's into all sorts of things. She's a very freaky girl.
I'm going to be Evil Knievel stump penis again. All right, or that's. I will have to
want
get
in
the
on
book
that.
because
I want in on that.
I have to get that book because I'm not a ventriloquist. Yeah, watch this trick. I can make his mouth move without moving my mouth. Now who's the dummy? All right. We're gonna do the ending of the show. I want to thank all our comedians tonight. Let's give it up for Abedin Ambakhutwala. I screwed up his name one more time. Emma Paxton, Paul Kilmer, Srilatha Rajamani. I screwed up your name too. Thank you. And April Brucker with May, and to my co-host, the amazing Kristine Knowlton. And all the people who's tuned in tonight. It will be on the YouTube channel, This Just In News. You see this thing? It will be up there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. In 2023, there'll be more Zoom online shows, so stay tuned. And there's more sketch stuff coming up and everything. So for me, Kristine, and all the comedians, this has been an Oddly Funny production. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This has been an Oddly Funny production.